welcome back to my channel for another video. So, as you may have been expecting, today's video is the third installment of my Vlogmas series, but actually I'm going to be doing this one a little bit different than you may have expected. So today is actually Tuesday, December 14th. So it's the day before this video is actually going live, and I'm sitting here reviewing my vlog footage from the last week of clips that I've been putting together, and I realized, oh my God, this video that I'm putting together is basically going to be the same video that I put out last week, but with like different Nespresso pods each day. Like, I'm serious, you guys. Like, they're so similar. I've told you guys this before. My business, like the way I work and the things I do, maybe the actual elements of my business that I'm working on might be different, but what it looks like in my life, it looks the same, you guys. So I know a lot of you said that you like seeing me like working on the computer and things like that, but out of the interest of not creating a duplicate video, I thought that I would just do a sit down video with you today and we would discuss two things. Number one, I'll tell you what I've been working on for the last week so you can kind of get an idea of the things I've been like doing in my business. And number two, I'm going to tell you about how I've been planning for the new year, right? So there's a whole bunch of different like 2022 like planning and prep that I've been doing this month to get myself like really organized and set up for success in the new year. And I thought I would share with you guys what those things are. From year to year, there are certain things that I like to do like every year. Some years I'm able to like get a lot more preparatory work done. Preparatory, is that the right word? I'm able to get a lot of more prep work done some years than others. And this is one of those years where I'm really committed to getting a bunch of prep stuff done for my business. And it really looks like I'm going to be able to. And another positive thing of note is that I think this is so exciting. For like the first time, I don't know, since forever, I'm actually taking like 2 weeks off at the end of December for like a winter holiday for myself, like a Christmas, New Year, winter holiday. Now, of course, that doesn't mean like my entire business operation is like shut down. I've talked to my mastermind about this. I told them, you know, I'll have all of your like posts and things pre-scheduled so that you're not running out of content. And I will still be available for like customer service things. So if there's emails that are coming in, I'm absolutely going to be available for that. But for the most part, I'm not doing any work in terms of my like projects or anything like that. I'm literally just gonna chill for 2 weeks, right? Which will be awesome. I'm sure during that time, I'm going to be doing a lot of brainstorming and prep for my business, but it'll be much more relaxed. So I'm really excited about that. Before we jump in, I wanted to show you something adorable, which is probably going to be in the actual thumbnail of this video. How adorable is this mug? It's this huge mug. It says, "Baby, it's cold outside," in this really cute font. Humongous mug. My coffee is inside, or not very much of it is inside. I got this at Walmart for like a couple of bucks. How amazing is that? I love it. I hope you love it as well. Also, in exciting coffee news. Okay, so yes, I have my Nespresso advent calendar. Been loving that. But I recently found a flavored syrup that I'm so excited about. If you are not familiar, there's a brand called Jordan's Skinny Syrups, right? And so those are like the 0 calorie, 0 sugar sweeteners, not just for coffee, but coffee and different mixed drinks. And they do like alcoholic beverage mixers and things like that too. But there's a flavor that since last fall, spring, no, not spring, but last winter time, I've been like looking for a sugar-free syrup. Pistachio. Oh, I'm so excited. I love pistachio so much. And I think like last winter, right? Last winter was when like Starbucks pistachio latte got big. I think so. After that, I was like obsessed with trying to make my own pistachio latte, but sugar-free, and I couldn't do it. So upsetting. But Jordan's Skinny Syrup came out with a pistachio syrup. And so it's inside my coffee. I'm like done. Almost done my coffee, but it's delicious. Okay. Those are the important updates, right? The coffee, the mug. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about what I've been doing for the last week. I'm going to pull out my planner and my like journal notebook thing. So 2 major things I've been working on since last week. It's trickling over now into this week as well. Number 1 is my CEO retreat, which I'm really excited because I do have the workbook is finally done. So this is like a 22-page workbook. I'm so excited. I think I am going to put like design a cover for it, but 22 pages of like actual things to work through. If you're not familiar, my CEO retreat is a new class that I'm offering this year, like a new workshop, and it is all about setting your business goals and making your business plans for the new year. So we did the New Year's goal setting and planning workshop, which was for your personal and also could be for your business goals. But I also have like my own separate sort of system for how I do my business goals. And I've created and like added a lot of different like time management fun things for business owners into this workshop. So it is different than my New Year's goal setting and planning workshop, definitely for business owners, aspiring business owners, etc. So I'm excited because the workbook is finally done and I am starting on the slides. So once the workbook is done and I know the flow of how the workshop is going to be, the slides are easy peasy. So that's one of the things I've been working on. The other thing I've been working on is my Christmas bundle, right? So in years previous for my business, I have done like some sort of Christmas sale. You guys know I do my like annual holiday sale from like Black Friday to like Cyber Monday, etc. But I used to also do some sort of like promotion for Christmas. And I've decided that I wanted to do that again this year. And this year I've put together a very special bundle of some of my best-selling classes on productivity. I'm calling it the Foundation of Productivity Bundle. So there's basically 4 major elements, like 4 major pieces of like classes, workshops, resources that go into that bundle. I'm so excited about it. And so I've been putting that bundle together, building the website for it, like the pages for it on my website and the marketing pages for it, like the sales page. I'm really excited. So, and I've started, but I have not completed like the emails and the marketing emails that will go out for that. But that's going to be a promotion that will run from Christmas Eve through the end of the year. So I'm really excited because it's very special. And I haven't decided I think I'll probably leave it up, but the bundle price is what the deal is here, is that you're getting a really great price and then the price will go up in the new year. So it's definitely going to be one of those tools that you'll want to watch out for, that it's going to be like everything you need. If you're someone who's getting started with planning and productivity, this is definitely for you. So that is what I've been working on for the last week. Now let's talk about, and it's what I'm going to continue to work on because Saturday is the CEO retreat. So if you haven't signed up for the CEO retreat yet, I will leave the link down below. If you're already in the mastermind, you already get to come. But if you're not and you want to just join us for the business planning workshop, the CEO retreat, I'd be more than welcome to have you. Please use the link down below. Okay, so that is what we did last week. And then this week, that's still what we're doing this week. Those are still the priorities. still happening. Last week into this week, things that are still going on. Now, just pulling out my so I have my planner. I keep my planner, right, inside of this Chanel agenda cover. And then in this guy, which is like a zip around, I have one of these Stayology notebooks. And I use this for like just note-taking, big brain dumps, organizing ideas, taking notes if I'm watching videos or reading a book, like things I need to write down, go in here. It's a little bit, I guess, like a bullet journal, but you guys, when I say that, don't think like normal bullet journal, right? Like literally this is like sloppy notes. Nothing looks pretty. This is literally the notebook that I'm allowed to just trash, right? So that's what I've gotten here. So in here, I have a list I've been working on. Let's see. For my 2022 prep. Here it is. Okay. So this is what I'm doing, my 2022 prep. Number one, I have to finish setting my goals. So I've already set like my personal goals at this point for 2022. And now when, by the time this weekend rolls around, I will hopefully be done with my business goals and breaking those down, etc. Another thing that I need to do for my 2022 prep is once my goals are completely finished, something that I like to do, that is something you can absolutely do if you'd like to borrow this idea from me, is I like to create a fresh list. I'm going to call this my 2022 beliefs and affirmations. So I keep lists of affirmations and beliefs that I'm personally working on, trying to program into my subconscious mind. I keep those inside of my planner in like a manifestation section. Is it called? Yeah, it's called manifest, that section. And so now that I have like a whole new set of goals for New Year, I am going to make myself like a new affirmation list, a new beliefs list that have to do with the beliefs and things and affirmations that I need to reprogram my subconscious so I can hit my goals for 2022. Now, I have already started basically jotting these things down somewhere in here. I have the page marked. Here it is. Yes, I do have a page here that's like half filled up already with my 2022 beliefs. And once I'm done with my goals completely, I'll be able to make like an entire insert. That's one of the things I'll do with it, is I'll make like some more inserts. It'll probably be more than one insert, like how this one, I have like several pages of inserts here. I'll make them inserts. And then as part of my like daily routine, I like to spend some time reading my affirmations. And that's what helps me to get in the vibe of achieving my goals and getting things done. So that is what I need to do. Beliefs and affirmations. So on one hand with that, I'm going to make insert for it. On the other hand, the other thing I want to do is I want to take some of those beliefs and I want to program them as reminders in my phone to go off each day, throughout the day. Now, I'm definitely someone who believes that if you want to be, productive and you want to make sure you have like a good productive day without being interrupted, it's probably not a good idea to have like alarms on your phone. But let's be honest here. I work on the internet, right? This is my job. I take, I'm not saying I take a lot of calls. I don't take a lot of calls on my phone, but I do a lot of work on my phone. Like my phone is used as a tool for my business. And because I'm often picking it up and looking for things or taking pictures with it or, posting things, etc. with it, I think it would be a good idea for me to get back in the habit of putting my affirmations on my phone. So that's what I'm going to do. So every time throughout the day, multiple times throughout the day, when I pick up this phone, at least I'm seeing something that is reaffirming, the mindset that I'm trying to cultivate so that I can be, the CEO that I want to become, etc. Right? So that is what I'm doing for my beliefs and affirmations for 2022. The next thing I'm doing to prep for the new year is collecting content ideas. So I have a lot of ideas for different content, right? So like I create a lot of content, videos, blog posts, Instagram, emails, etc. And so I have like lists upon lists of them all over the place, right? Like I'll have them in my planner somewhere. I'll have them even in this notebook. I have them on my computer. I actually listed out the places that I need to actually go check. So my notes app, my planner, Pinterest, I have some like things that are saved there, and in my photos and in my screenshots. This is where I have like all different inspiration for like content that I want to produce for you guys. And so this is something I tend to do every year. As at the end of the year, I go ahead and I collect all of the pieces that have been scattered throughout the year and I put them in one place, right? So I will make like one master list with them. I think what I'm going to do is most likely I'm going to put them on one of my workflow checklists. I'll show you what that looks like. My workflow checklists. I'll probably also put them on the computer too, just so I have like a digital copy of them, but I like to have, what I'll be able to do with this, just to give you an idea, right, is this gives me an area where I can list out like what the content type or title was. Like 5 ways to be productive on a Sunday morning, right? If that was like the title of a post. And then what I can do here on the columns here is I could put like blog post, YouTube video, Instagram post, Instagram story, reel, email. Like I could create a couple of different like content platforms. I could put the different platforms on this section, so I know like what the content is made for, right? That can help me organize it. And then in my CEO strategy planner, I do have like a ton of different inserts that are all about helping you like corral my content ideas and make sure that I'm outlining them and things like that so I can like actually get them done. But I think this will be like a nice little master list of all the content ideas. And then of course I can add to it as well. All right, so that's what I'm doing with my content. I do this every year. So I'm gonna grab it all, make sure it's in one place. Then I also have to do my 2022 planner setup, right? So we are in the productivity and planning mastermind, we are doing like a live planner setup party on the 20th, right? At 7 p.m. because that's a Monday. So it'll be next Monday if you're watching this like in real time. So we are doing a planner setup party. So I'm really excited about that. And I hope if you're in the mastermind, you're excited to join as well. And that'll be nice and fun. And I'm going to give you guys all of your like 2022 inserts that I've created for you guys at that party. So don't you worry if you're in my mastermind, you're like, Alexis, where are the inserts? I'm going to give them to you at that party. Okay, so what do I need to do for my 2020? I literally have like things listed out here, so I'm reading. I have to update the planner inserts, right? So take out the old ones, put in my new planner inserts. And I generally will put in, like for my calendar inserts for my Charmed Life Master Planner, I will put in like a quarter up at a time. So I will be populating, putting new inserts in, fresh inserts, as well as all of the other sections of my planner as well. So any other sections, I'm going to pull out what I don't need anymore, put it in my auxiliary binder if it's something I want to save, throw it out if it's something I need to throw out, and then just repopulate my planner with, just fresh copies of inserts, etc. I also want to make sure that from my goals, I have laid out my projects and objective pages, right? So I want to make sure I have those pages already populated, so I know I have like a place in my planner for all of those objectives. Even if it's not an objective I'm working on in Q1, I still want to have the pages populated for it, because something that ends up happening with me is that throughout the year, I'll come up with amazing ideas for like a product or an offer or something that I'm doing later on. And sometimes I can lose those ideas if I don't keep track of them. So I love to have the project pages already populated so I can just turn to that page in my planner and like write it in the notes section, whatever the thought was. Or if I jot it down on a sticky note, I can put it, stick it to that page, right? So that I have my ideas collected, right? They're all collected in one place and I don't have to worry about anything, right? So that's like the system for collecting information that I have for my business projects. I also need to but I really want to, codify a few systems in my business. Specifically, I want to codify my system for, hold on, this is not fully laid out. Where are they go? I need a list. Oh, here, systems. Okay, here are the other systems. Oh, I have two of the similar lists. I have two similar lists in here. Okay. Yes. Okay. So here's the business systems that I'm trying. I want to have it like formally codified so that I remember, right? Even though these are things that I do over and over and over again, I still want to have them listed out so I can feel like, okay, we're doing a launch. What is the process going to be, right? So one of the systems is a launch plan. I have like a specific way that I like to do a launch. I need to just codify it and actually just like maybe create like an insert for me to reference. Marketing assets, I need to do an audit for those, for what assets I have and what assets I still need to create for different products. And I also want to organize that, right? So I want to organize my assets a little bit better on my computer. And then I want to do a sales funnel map, right? I haven't done one of these in a while, but I do, do sales funnels with my business. So I would like to map them out. So I'm like building a cohesive funnel for all of my funnels. It's like a sales funnel map would be like mapping out how all of my funnels work, right? So I have some of this work done already for some pieces, but I would like to build a whole new map out, right? That's complete and might even help me to identify like what pieces I want to work on in 2022, right? So that is some systems for my business that I'm working on. I also want to double check. Here's some personal systems I want to double check is my meal planning, right? So I keep lists with my master, I keep like these meal master lists or just ideas of meals. I can show you an example. There we go. There's an example, meal master list. This insert comes from my meal planning bundle. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. But essentially, I keep track of all the meal ideas that I like to make, right, or things that are my current favorites. And then I can check off if it's a breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack or a dessert idea. And this just helps me when I'm sitting down a meal plan. I want to make sure I do another one of these and make sure it's like up to date. And then I also want to develop like a workout plan for myself. I'm not currently someone who works out very much. My workout is taking Sully for a walk every day, right? But I do like in the past, right? And from time to time, I do like to do like yoga at home and Pilates at home and a little bit of weight training at home. So there was a time a few years ago when I was really in shape and I had like this whole routine for, different areas of my body that I would be able to work on at home. Like I didn't go to the gym, I just did it at home. And I was really happy with that routine. And I don't know where it went, it's gone. But I'm going to repopulate a new one for the new year and see if I can stick to it, right? So it'll just be helpful to have that on hand, knowing the routine and what day of the week or etc. I would be working on whatever area of my body. Another idea you could do too, and this isn't something I really need, but for general ideas, if anyone's watching this and is like, okay, this sounds good, I want to prep in different ways. If you're someone who like really could really use like a system for like cleaning their home or keeping their home organized, this is a great time of year for you to do that as well, right? To just like figure out what the areas of your home are, like the different activities that you do and the frequency you do them at, and maybe make yourself like a system, an actual codified list. Personally, for me, I really should do this a little bit more often, but I mean, I tend to clean, you guys know, on Fridays. I go ahead and I do my cleaning and tidying up, and me and Mr. Trenchcoat are pretty good at like actually cleaning as we go. So I don't really have like a big issue with this for myself personally, but it's an idea for you. If that works for you, I hope that helps. Okay, so was that everything? Yeah, those are basically all the things that I'm going to try to do by the end of the year. Finish my goals, beliefs, affirmations, content ideas, set up the planner, and codify some systems. Yeah, I think I'm going to be like super organized by the new year, especially since I get the 2 weeks off. If I'm not going to be working on like business things, I'll totally have time to like journal and like map out content ideas. I'm excited. I'm not setting any sort of expectations for myself that like I'm going to like pre-create any content, but it would be really great to just have the ideas out of my head onto paper and organized. You know what I mean? That's like half the battle most of the time. So yeah, that is it. That is how I'm planning and prepping for the new year. I will be doing a video or having a video go live, I think on Christmas Day with my planner set up. Once I set the planner up with my mastermind on the 20th, I'm going to show you guys how my planner is set up. So you have that to look forward to. And I think we have, let's see, this video is supposed to be going up. Sorry, I just pulled up like a calendar on my computer. I know you guys can't see what I just did. I'll talk you through it. Yeah, so this video is coming out on the 15th, and then I have 2 more Wednesdays this month. So I don't think I'm going to do another vlog because I'm telling you guys, they all look the same. Everything I do looks the same. So we'll see if there's anything else that I can show you guys. I will do my best to fill out the videos for December, for the 22nd. Maybe the 22nd. Yeah, I can reschedule that. Maybe not the 29th though, because I'm supposed to be on break, okay? But I might be able to prep a video for the 22nd before I go on vacation. And I know that I can prep the Christmas video the actual planner set up. So I'll see what I can do about Vlogmas videos the rest of December, but I hope you guys will understand. I know you will. And if there's anything specifically you guys can think of that you'd want to see in my process or in my business, let me know. And hopefully I can integrate those ideas. But there's always next year too, right? Whatever you guys want to see next year, I am more than happy to maybe integrate doing some vlogs more often, just to give you guys more of the behind the scenes of my business in ways that make sense to me. Yeah, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas of things to do to get yourself prepared for the new year. And I just want you to know that even if you feel like you're really behind right now and you feel like you could not possibly get any prep work done for 2022, you're lucky if you're going to be able to finish 2021's things, right? If you're like, I'm definitely behind, I'm not going to be able to prep. I want you to know that's okay. You're exactly where you need to be. Take your time, take it slow. Do not rush through this time. Don't feel like you need to pack in extra, items, right? If some of the things I shared with you today inspired you to like maybe think of some things that you might want to get done by the end of the year as well to prepare for the new year, wonderful. But if you don't have the time for it, I don't want you to overwhelm yourself by trying to add things on your to-do list. Your to-do list is long enough, okay? So if anything, I want you to make a not to-do list, right? That's one of the activities that we're doing in the CEO retreat, a not to-do list, right? Because there's so many things that we really just shouldn't be doing anymore, right? We should really just be setting boundaries. And I don't want you to be seeing this video and comparing yourself to what I'm doing, because you are where you need to be on your path, and you do have enough time to get everything done if you take it slow and take it one step at a time and don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed or burned out, okay? So yes, I hope that makes you feel a lot better. Deep breath in, sigh out. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Oh, I have a holiday playlist too. I made my Spotify Christmas playlist. It's called, wait, what did I call it again? Merry Holiday Cheer. I'll leave it linked down below if you guys want some Christmas music to rock out to for the rest of December and onwards, if you also enjoy holiday music after Christmas is ended, right? So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. Let me know how you're preparing for 2022 down in the comments. Maybe you have some other things that I didn't even think about that maybe I want to add to my list, or other people might want to add to their list. So definitely make sure you leave a comment and let me know how you're preparing. And I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye.